Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome. It's Friday, and we are once again back in the saddle, back here to get some ranking going. We've got quite the list here. It has been way too long since we've engaged in science. I've had a hole in my life that needs to be filled with science, and so I'm happy that we are able to be here once again after several thousands of dollars of work has been done to this room and we're currently getting a heat pump installed right now, so that is happening right on the other side of a wall here. So you might hear some banging here today while we're going, but that'll be the last of it. The pipe repair has been completed. The new drywall is in to replace the stuff that got too wet to be saved. And here we are. Bottom of the list is a game called Raid 2020, which if you haven't played it, you should go check it out. Go watch, or just go watch, what is this, episode 58? Go watch that to really get a look at Raid 2020 here. It's a very bad game. I occasionally go back to it in a fit of like, it can't be that bad, right? There's surely something is worse. Surely something is worse. And I play it and go like, oh, right. Yeah, no. Up here at the top, we've got a little game called Mega Man 2. That Mega Man 2 is a hell of a game. That Mega Man 2. And then there's a whole lot of games in between here. You know, there's just a wide variety of things happening through the middle of the list and so on. So why don't we get to it? These games have been suggested by you, the viewer. If you would like to influence the list yourself, you can by joining the advisory panel over at patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. Sign up today. You get an ad-free version of the podcast. You get access to the Discord. You can, at the advisory panel tier, you can send me games for this, early access to shows, a bonus podcast, all sorts of stuff. So check it out. I am currently getting ready to drink some tea over here. First up, the first game comes from Tim. And let's see what this is. Well, this couldn't be worse than its predecessor, I'm guessing. I'm hoping. But let's find out. It is Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. A Lucasfilm Games production. Oh, wow. Worth the wait. I was like, oh, this music's going to kick in. Okay. Yeah, the classic crawl. It's a dark time for the... yeah. Although the Death Star has been destroyed, the full width text here and the spacing that they have to employ to do this is amazing. Now, with any luck, this is just a port of the Atari 2600 Empire Strikes Back game, which is a fantastic video game. Right? I mean, if it's just a version of that, then we're all in luck. Right? No? I guess good on him for trying to approximate the opening of a Star Wars film here. Something that every Star Wars game would do. That looked like it landed like 4 feet away from... Oh god, I'm playing. I didn't even hit start. It's one of those games. I just turned it on and it started. Hey. Okay, I can get off, and and then we're on the ice, so that's good. Oh, jeez. What is this? What? Okay. Han Solo has a mission for us about a meteor. This is the... Oh, this is great sound. Like there's such a deliberate, like when you fall off, there's a deliberate like stop motion, like just he has to go through an animation of bending his knees. Luke. Hey, the lightsaber is the weapon of a Jedi. Wow, thanks. I guess we're down here now. So he'll bang his head and not be able to... Okay. So you'll hit your head on... Okay, that's something I can shoot, I think. I mean, what... The fuck is that? Oh, he ate it. Okay. What the fuck is... What is happening? Oh, God. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have gotten that because I already had full health, right? But, you know. Like, who thought this was an okay way for a game to sound? What is happening? What am I doing? Okay, so it comes all the way over. It does not stop, so we have to beat... Okay. Are you shitting me? Good. My tauntaun blew up. Oh, this, yeah, okay, the on-foot movement and jumping is really good. All Darth Vader had to do was kill that tauntaun. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Wow. Wow. This is really I'm this is something special, man. Wow. Luke. Luke. I was going to try to jump that time, but it didn't happen for me. Look at that. Well, maybe we should try going this way instead. Cool. Why is this? Why do you think this got made? I mean, you know, the reason it got made is, you know, hey, Star Wars. But like, why do you think? Why do you think this was allowed to exist? No. Well, am I just screwed now? Zoom, zoom, zoom. I don't. Let's see where a continue puts us. Thanks, game. Sculptured Software, you know, certainly did some better work than this in their run. This is I'm at least it's got a good, like, if you've got a turbo controller, you know, you can really dump, and I appreciate that. If nothing else, Luke. Like, I can't shoot at the right level to shoot these guys when I'm on the fucking horse. When I'm riding on the space horse, you can't shoot at the level that those guys are at. This is I'm I'm blown away, dude. It handles so poorly. And sounds so bad. I can fall on this, right? Okay. This is the audio is really crazy. Like I'm really shocked. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you. Like it doesn't seem like he jumps any higher than the Tauntaun does. Good. I mean, think about the games that were coming out of the 90s, and think about like that. This was something. I'm sure on some level they were like, well, you know, it's kind of an open world, sort. You know, fuck. I just I don't understand how this. I mean, you know, other than it being, you know, what is it, 91? Other than it, you know, getting into later and later eras for the NES and less scrutiny being put on games, and then you tack on this being a licensed game and all of the other stuff. It's very easy to see how that adds up to, like, this game was not a priority and whatever else, and they were, you know, already probably working on Super Star Wars by this point. These Blanca ass motherfuckers. Is that a, what is that? Oh. What is happening? Why is the audio? Why would they allow this? This is, dude, I'm truly blown away. Everyone's favorite noise, the lightsaber. And then sometimes it doesn't play it at all because it wants to play the music. Like it can't decide, like the audio is so nuts. And so as soon as you get that little jingle, we're back to it is like the audio in this is truly unbelievable. This is really shaping up to being like one of the worst games we've played, which I can't say I expected that at all. But at least I finally figured out what's going on. Like the music, it just plays music for a little bit, and then they give the music priority. And so when the music has priority, you don't hear the like as many of the digital fucking garbage ass. But then that music gets cut off. Like that music doesn't stay on for very long. Fuck you. Kill these rats. The idea that they would like it's such a off-book, off-brand thing too. Like, I'm hardly a stickler for Star Wars lore, but the idea of Luke Skywalker turning to camera and tapping his foot like he was fucking Sonic the Hedgehog is really fucking crazy. Also, is there nothing here? Is this a dead? Is there nothing? I would. Okay. Also, I can't really read this health meter. Is it just red that's dipping out of it, and that's why I just can't see it, or it feels like it's not? Whatever. Maybe I'm just getting out of the water fast enough to not take significant damage. Oh, jeez. Okay, there it goes. Fuck. All right, so again, I guess I need to be careful and just shoot. Stop blinking. What the fuck is happening? Oh, look at that. You can jump high. So if you hold down when you jump, you can do a high jump. Okay. Like it was Super Mario Brothers 2 or something. Well, this changes everything. Why am I blinking still? Sure, just want a couple of guys over here now. Why not? All right, this is where I fell down. I don't really know. I mean, okay, this is where the lightsaber was, I guess. Like a really pleasant soundtrack. The movement's really good. Just really great mechanics all around. Where do you think I'm supposed to be going? I thought maybe I would have to go up and to the right or something as like a, you know, get back up to the surface to find this meteor that crashed, but there was a pickup over here somewhere that I didn't. Oh, look at that. I guess I can't do anything with this without my space horse. So where was that? I mean, I was supposed to pick up I could see it from... Oh, is it over this way, maybe? Can I do this? Sure.
Luke. Luke, choose the Force.
Choose the Force is very funny. Okay, so that looked like some kind of bigger... So do I just jump big all the time now? Yeah, okay. So I just jump big all the time now. I'm sure that'll go fine and won't cause any issues. This is terrible. Like, what the jump is so bad now. Oh man, the Force. Need that hot F. I'm trying to get that F. Oh, it is using force for me to jump like this, even though I can just charge. Great. That's cool. That's cool. What the hell is going on here, man? if I just swing my lightsaber for a while. This seems like it should work. I mean, it's just ice. Do I need to go down and all the way to the right back to that dead end, maybe? Maybe now that I have the F, I can use the F? I can choose the Force? Ah, it's good. It's good. It's a good jump. It's a great jump. Now that he can jump good, it makes this anything resembling precision that much more precise and good. Oh, look at this. Here's stuff. Okay, I hit my head on something there, so that's okay. We can sort of go this way, maybe. Oh, God. I like the game. I don't know if you know that about me. Oh, we found the F. Sorry, I'm here drinking tea, trying to not lose my voice, but I want to scream playing this fucking game. Wait, I'm not jumping good anymore. Oh, did I turn off? Okay, so you can turn off the good jumps if you want to save your F.
Luke.
What, you want me to jump on him? Do my force powers include getting on a ledge and shooting this guy? Is that the force? We're using the force here, right? This game shipped. This was a game you could buy in stores. This is just like the movie, man. Remember in the movie when he threw up all those stars? Uh-oh. Is it this? Am I using a turbo? Yes, I am. Normally, you know, you can still hammer the button and shoot pretty fast, but instead, what if I did this? You know? Okay, can I make it across this? I can, but why would you? Apparently is the answer. Back in the hole with you. There's been no enemies since the last heart you found, but here's another one. I mean, maybe I should turn my... Oh, no, wait.
Luke, choose the Force.
Who do you think at the studio, who do you think they got? Like, what was this person's real job when they said, no, we wanted to say choose the Force? And they said, oh, okay, give me a microphone. Maybe I can't turn the jump off. Oh, the turbo jump saber attack is this is where the real action is. Okay, another one of these guys. Do you think we can just... No. Unless I can... Oh, yeah, okay. Hopefully this is doing damage. We'll have to watch the meter and see if is he taking damage or is he technically not on screen. Okay, he's taking damage. Fuck him. Fuck this. I feel no shame in this. This game is such a piece of shit that I'm owed this. This is me getting mines. This game feels like a criminal act. And I don't even like Star Wars. This still somehow feels like an affront. You guys like video games? I used to. Because they used to make them good. Back in the early 90s, they made good video games. Whatever anyone says, games were better before all this live service stuff, man, games were better before. This is the game they're talking about. Uh-oh. Has our internet gone out? Looks like it has. Let's figure out what's going on here. Hello. We're back. The internet just reconnected auto-magically even. It didn't even... Nice. Anyway, the recording was running that entire time. So they cut the power for a minute, and then the power went out in the garage, and in the garage is where the ONT is. The hot ONT. We can't call them modems anymore. ONTs. So like if the router is in here and it stayed up and running, but the internet part went out. Anyway, I'll cut that chunk out of the archives so you don't have to sit through it, I guess. But you do have to sit through this. Okay, where were we? I was killing another one of those snow creatures, and I stood up here and did it until he blew up. And that's done now. There, now I'm jumping normal again. There's a way to deselect. Great, and I'm just here. What? There's nothing here. What have I been doing? Oh. Are you shitting me? Just some blocks. This is where they got the idea for Minecraft. Look at how bad this looks. Look at how bad this looks. It's like I'm making progress, but somehow the game is like feeling worse the deeper I go. I'm not like gaining new appreciation for this hidden gem. Like, no, dude, fuck this. This is... You could have had Obi-Wan or somebody show up there and be like, shoot the walls, Luke. You know, whatever.
Luke, choose the Force.
Like the way the tiles are coming together just look broken. Like, this is really... And what did I get? I got some kind of force power that seems to be related to the lightsaber. But... Reflect enemies' shots is what that does? Okay, well, I don't need that ever. So...
Luke, choose the Force.
That is the best part of this game. Now what, dude? I'm so sick of exploring this place. Oh, up there. Oh, okay. Nope. Oh. It's nice of them to put, like, effectively, you know, this ledge with every boss fight. This is, you know, we've been doing this. This is the 93rd episode of this program. We've been doing this for almost 2 years now. And I gotta say, man, I am blown away by how bad this is for a licensed game of some repute of, you know, like it's got a, you know, for Star Wars, like I am truly shocked by this game, that this is what this is structurally, not even necessarily like from a good or bad standpoint, that like this is the thing that they made. Like I'm really surprised. I wonder if there's anything this way. All right, some more life. We could use it. Hopefully that doesn't somehow cause that guy to respawn. Uh-oh. Is the base over here? Oh, thank God. Holy shit. Can you believe that we finished a level in this miserable piece of fuck? Oh, yes, finally. Oh, no. What is... Well, I got what I wanted. Something that resembled the Atari 2600 game. But at what cost? Just get up to these guys and hit select, and then that's it. But I'll be out of tow cables, and then what? Oh, fuck it. Oh, wow. I'm just a dude now. But I can't use the force. My force powers, the menu's not there. I can pick up some S. What do you think the S does? Oh, look at that. I can jump into the background like it was fucking Fatal Fury over here. This is something else, man. Wow. This is... I like this game. Okay, the one thing I'll say about this game is that Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back feels like it was made by people who never saw a video. Like they were not influenced by anything. They were truly forging a new path forward. They were coming up with all of this stuff on the fly, in the moment. It just feels like it is I don't know. It feels like a game from an alternate universe where, like, do you think that they played the Atari 2600 Empire Strikes Back game when they were making this and thought, man, we made something with so much more depth, like it's way better. It's way better. I mean, that's that whole game. Like, we made it one level and you can get out of your fucking thing. Oh, I missed with a tow cable, so now we're just super fucked. And I just, okay, well now we're just extra like mega doomed. Maybe I'll take out the one in the middle of this group here. Well, like, yeah, do you think that they were just, like, really, like, impressed with what they had made in comparison to... Like, it feels like I should just, like, can I get out? No. I mean, can I... No. I gotta wait until I die. Okay. I thought that that's how that would go. That if you... that jump in the background thing would sort of lead to you doing the thing he does. Like, even the shooting isn't as... Like, I'm just holding up an A while he does this. And I'm almost dead. And I'm dead. Like, this game just has a willingness to just, like, fucking be bad. I don't know. Like, no, we're going to have him do the thing where he uses the, he's got a grappling hook and a lightsaber. You're going to do that in the game. I mean, yeah, you're just, like, holding down these buttons, but, like, but whatever. It's going to work. Don't worry. Like, I don't feel like I have a good path forward here in the ship. It just feels like you use your tow cables and then you get out on foot. And I don't know if I'm just, like, not lined up sometimes, but sometimes he doesn't want to do the full run, you know? Yeah, this is not a winning fight. Like, the S I'm picking up is not worth it to, like, stand here and duke it out with these guys. They just shoot too much. I wonder if I can go back and get more tow cables. Looking like no. Do I take damage when I... So now that I'm here, is there a way for me to get a ship? Ah. No new tow cables, though. Ugh. Oh well. Really good audio. Really in-depth, you know, just... These long moments of total silence here really, it just doesn't feel like there's a reasonable way to win this particular fight. It's funny, the stormtrooper like disappears if you do it right and the animation happens. What the fuck's the point? All right, that's Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. It's wow. Yeah, Ken. Nice work. If these guys were the Jedis, then no wonder they were so fucked. Oh, yeah? It's very silly. So Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back is an amazing specimen. I don't know what to say, man. I'm blown away that is that exists in that form. I mean, obviously, I think, you know, when we look at other licensed games on the platform, you know, especially something like The Simpsons, and the way the Simpsons license was treated and turned into a video game, and how bad those games are. You know, this was an era when licensed games were straight fucking trash, you know? So it's not that surprising ultimately that that this licensed game is terrible. But the ways in which it is bad are like astounding, especially for, you know, a game that shipped in like 1991. And you think about some of the other stuff that came along, and some of the other, you know, games that were already out by the time this came along. It stands out even further at that point, you know, and you start to wonder, you know, it's tempting to piece it all together. You're like, oh, do they barely have any time to work on this because of the way development went, and, you know, were they forced to push it out in 2 months or 3 months, you know, whatever it was. But this is a movie, you know, this movie is like a decade old. It's not like they were trying to hit some mark of like, well, we've got to be in time for the release of the film, you know, some of the other pressures that we hear about licensed games, mostly the games that would come after. So instead you're left with a thing that is like, again, like weirdly, like there is some ambition here in terms of like, hey, here's this big open area. That's something we didn't necessarily see a ton of at this time. You know, it is slightly less linear than you might think, but at the same time, you know, it just means you're lost in this dumb ice level, and it's bad. Like, this game would have been better as a more linear experience. And the way it blocks your, you know, like the graphics, especially in that first level of like, oh, this is not an area you can go down. Like, it just looks like a jumble of tiles. Like, it's a fucking wreck. Like, the game is a fucking mess, dude. In every different way. And I think that's like really crazy, because, like, you know, they probably did a lot of work to be like, oh, well, you know, you need to be able to ride a fucking Tauntaun in this game. But then it dies and you're like, well, I guess now I'm stuck on foot. And all of the jumping is miserable, and A lot of these abilities, you know, like it's just striking by how bad all of this different stuff is. You know, Luke can survive touching the water. That Tauntaun touches it, the motherfucker is dead. And then you get to the level that, you know, the snowspeeder, you know, the against the walkers, and you know, such an iconic moment in I don't know, film history, I guess. And they added, you know, they tried to make it mechanically interesting, and I think the things they did to it ruined, like it really sucks. Like if you're looking at a game like this that came out, you know, when it came out, and then looking at an Atari 2600 game and saying that 2600 game is a much better playing, in some cases, I mean, I don't know, I like the visual style of that fucking thing a little better in a weird way too. You know, you're fucking up. And yeah, the music, all of that audio, all of the little digital voice samples, and the digital sample of the lightsaber that just sounds like a fucking, like that you need to get the dust out of your Nintendo. Like the audio is seriously miserable. And I think that's like it's again just a really crazy collection of missteps. And I think it's a little shocking as to just how bad this game is. Even when we take into account the idea of like, oh, well, licensed games or this or that, or like it is, everything about it feels bad. Everything about the shooting, everything about the encounters, everything about the lightsaber is really terrible. And then when you get to all of the presentational aspects of it, it's somehow even worse. And I think, yeah, I you expect going into something like this is like, oh, this will be some middle of the road thing that probably won't be very good, but like whatever. It's not that. It's not that at all. So let's look at the list. It's no DuckTales. Xanax, a better game. Muscle Tag Team Match is a superior product. You'd be better off with a copy of Archon. It's no Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2. Robin Hood Prince of Thieves is a better representation of a movie in video game form. It's certainly no Pinball. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is a better game. You would be better off with a copy of Renegade. The Jetsons' Cogswell's Caper is a better video game. This crummy port of Xenophobe is a better game. You would be better off with a copy of The Simpsons Bart versus the Space Mutants. The Last Ninja is a better game. Like Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six, like there's some similarities there. In terms of like the ways in which these games are bad. I think the audio in Star Wars really sinks it here too. You would be better off playing the Blues Brothers. Athena is a better game. I would fucking kill to play Athena over Empire Strikes Back. It's similar to something like a Conan or like a Cool World. Like it's you know, I guess, is it better or worse than the Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends? This might be worse. Like that Bullwinkle game is terrible. Yeah, it's better. It's better than the Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends. But it's worse than Barbie. It's better than Robo Demons. It's worse than King Neptune's Adventure. It's better than Home Alone 2. It is worse than Conan. That Wolverine game really fucking sucks, man. Wolverine is like deceptively bad. I think if you look at Wolverine, it might not seem as bad as it actually is. Cool World is real fucking bad, man. Holy shit. This is tough. This is really tough. This is really tough. It's better than Wolverine. It is better than Circus Caper. Is it better or worse than Cool World? It's oh man. It's better than Cool. Cool World's real terrible. Cool World is a nightmare. Is a nightmare. This is better than Cool World. This is our new number 508. I am surprised. Like I said, you expect a certain, and you know, I think it probably is a testament to the way the Star Wars license has been treated in video game form more recently, or that still feels a little bit shocking, you know? Because I think by and large, they have become a little bit better about making Star Wars video games. A lot better. I mean, you know, like there's been some, and people are all excited about Battlefront 2 for some reason out of nowhere. And I don't know, it feels like people have finally spent more time with Star Wars Outlaws and are realizing that game's actually really good. But Empire Strikes Back is fucking not. Wow. Okay. Let's move on. Davis wanted to see this next one. And this is an unlicensed product. This is the Caltron 6-in-1. 6 games, 1 cartridge. Whoop. The whole emulator crashed. That's how much it didn't want to. It was like, no, you can play Star Wars, and then you're gonna. Then after that. Yeah, it's that's awesome. It is just okay. Well, let's load. Let's find an alternate way to run this then, because that's very weird. Alrighty. Okay, let's all right, we've got Cosmos Cop, Magic Carpet 1001, Balloon Monster, Adam and Eve, Porter, and Boogeyman. Okay, so we get individual title screens for each game. Oh. 1992. That's abrasive. The Terror Legion from Alienation Space invaded Galaxy. Universal Defense Headquarters detached Cosmos Cop to destroy them. Mission 1. Crossover outside Defense R. Okay. So they went and made themselves a space harrier, huh? I haven't shot a single... There we go. No running animation when you go low. Ooh, some pee. So it's weird. I mean, these enemy attacks, like, it doesn't feel like they're shooting when they're next to me, but like all these shots that appear on screen, it seems like if I touch them in any way, I am taking damage. And so if you're like aiming at an enemy and they shoot, like all 4 of their shots are right there, and you kind of take it. It's not a good way for them to handle incoming projectiles. It's a bad way for them to do this. 2 lives, like all the classic games. 2 lives. Can't skip this. I mean, why would you want to? And I have these limited, these A's here that I can shoot. These little circles. Lining up shots really sucks in this. This is not good. This feels bad. What the hell? Me. The "you're taking damage" noise is on par with the unlicensed game bing noise. Do you think anything's gonna happen, or is it just this? Okay. That was not good. Maybe Magic Carpet 1001 will be better. I mean, I'll say that this like moves better and smoother than most unlicensed games. Like, look, the movement is at least not choppy and garbage. Like it's just the game is bad. Six. What do you think that 6 is? Going too fast now. I mean, this game has power-ups. I wouldn't have expected that. I'm not getting no more S. I don't need any more S. Oh god. They're raining down from above. Unheard of enemy patterns. Okay. Very herky-jerky movement on some of these enemies, which is, like, not... I don't know. Weird. Like, it's... This is not a very good game, but, like, you could certainly do a lot worse than this. I would much rather play this over, say, Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, it's much better than a... Magic Cosmos 7. Now we have 7. 7! Oh, too much speed. Actually, it doesn't seem to be giving me any more speed. I can't pick up whatever that is out there. Oh, God. Friggin' alligator in a basket. The enemy patterns are kind of wild. Like, they come in unexpectedly. They come in from weird angles. They do it to you. You could argue that that is, you know, amateurish and whatever else, but like it is genuinely surprising the way some of these enemies enter the screen. Again, more outsider art. But yeah, I don't know. It's not, you know, not a super engaging shooter. Not a lot going on. But you could certainly do worse. And now we're in space. Oh man, Magic Carpet 1001 fucking goes places, bro. A little boring, I might say. Oh, taking some shots, I'm blinking. But I still have my heart, is that... Whoa. I think I might have, you know, we'll see what the other 4 games are on this cartridge, but honestly, like my feeling right now is that they should have just invested all of their effort into making this game better, because this at least has, like, decent bones. Whoa. It's truly screwed up what is happening here. Also, I'm kind of getting hit a lot. And I don't know. Maybe I picked up an invincibility item and didn't realize it, and now it's worn out because I'm not blinking anymore. I don't know what the story is. It's very confusing. Yes! Nice work, Julia. Ruth, I would have liked to have seen more from you, but you know it's not a big cartridge, so you did fine with the space you probably had. Martino, fuck yourself. Patrick, nice work. All right, now let me take a picture of this and send it into Nintendo Power. They'll kick down my door. How dare you send us a picture of an unlicensed video game? I had to reset it. There's nothing I could do there. Balloon Monster. Okay, so like a bad Buster Brothers. Okay. Hmm. Ah, that was a... The hitboxes on this feel weird. Like I can't get in there to take care of them. These hitboxes are super fucked. No! Get it! Okay. You cannot walk and shoot at the same time. Like you have to stop moving before you can hit the fire button and have it do anything. Kind of feels like it's been the same stage 3 times in a row here. Dude, this is... Ah! Wow. Do you think when they first started development, they thought like, oh man, we're going to have so many more bubbles on screen, and then realized like, oh, no, we can really only put one big bubble in each stage? You know, I think Super Buster Brothers for the Super Nintendo is a fantastic game. This is not that. And then there's what Pang 3, the arcade game. I'm fucked now. Pang 3 is a super grimy looking game with a bunch of other dumb characters and stuff. It's yeah, I thought I could get over there. Ugh. Just back to nothing, huh? This is filthy. This whole game is just disturbingly, like, fucking grungy. Just the audio, the everything about the look of it. These rock tiles around the outside edge. Just everything here is just filthy. So did I loop all the way around? Because we're just seeing the same stages again now. This one they didn't bother to program in an ending though, huh? Or maybe they did. Yeah, I guess the rock background is new, right? Ah! Ugh. All right, Balloon Monster, not very good. All right, Adam and Eve. Oh, we got a 2-player game here, huh? Are these like, it's like a musical staff and then also... Okay. So it's balloon fight. So the balloon monster is not balloon fight, despite the title screen sort of looking like, oh, is this like a balloon fight? What does this have to do with Adam and Eve? Oh, what the f... Got an evil bird. These pumps, I mean, maybe if I get hit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It's got that unlicensed game ting to it. No, no. Ah, an apple. Is that gonna just make more snakes come? I mean, the apple gave me what? If we remember that balloon fight is meant to be, or rather is a take on the arcade game Joust, then I suppose this buzzard or whatever plays the role of the pterodactyl as something that comes when you take too long to finish a level and fucks with your shit. Like, this is not terrible. It's just, it's a worse balloon fight. The way the AI will stick to the corners or stick to the top of the screen is particularly frustrating. There's some weird movement stuff that I haven't figured out either. Like, it seems like you can, like, if you just hold down the flat button, you can really get moving sideways at a weirdly high rate of speed. Okay. I mean, this is, you know, whatever. This is, jeez. All right. Oh. I touched the sharp bamboo and immediately died. I mean, that makes sense. That's just like the Bible. Come on. Yeah, the movement is weird. And you just have this dick up here being as close to the top of the screen as possible, making it just hard to hit him. It's not fun. This is fucking annoying. Oh, come on. I like Balloon Fight a lot. That balloon trip mode, the music is fantastic. Balloon Kid is a great game. That Hello Kitty game that is basically Balloon Kid is a great game. Kill this asshole. Oh. All right. Hey, wait, kill him. Weird. Yes! We got appled up. Why is this still happening? Maybe we're just about ready to move on to the next game. I feel like I should play like one full run of each, you know, like pass or fail, but like... But boy, oh, look at this. Look at this. What is this? Oh, see, okay, it's spikes. It's the spikes double-ended to each other, and now I'm trapped in here. There we go. We've escaped. All pumped up. Downward facing bamboo. This is a devious level. I ascended there. Don't fucking ask me how. No, bird! Fuck this. Okay. Ah. assholes. What the great collision on this. And I'm just passing through walls and floors and yeah, it's you know, when you go to do your speed run, remember that you can do that. It's important. Great stuff happening over here. Who programmed this, Patrick? Come on, man. Oh, so touching the bird doesn't kill us, huh? Okay, so I guess floating off the screen like that was indeed costing me a life. I wasn't sure if that was killing me or not, but apparently it does. All the way to heaven. And here's what it looks like in two-player. Adam and Eve, I guess. Okay. So if we're ranking them so far, I think we're looking at Magic Carpet at number 1, Adam and Eve at 2, then Balloon Monster, then Cosmos Cop, Hoarder. All right, we got Chris, we got Julia, Martino did the music on this one, and Gary did the hardware. Oh. Okay, if I hit B, it kills me. Good to know. Like, the movement sucks, and I have to hit A to push blocks. Not a great way to do this. Not a great way to make a Sokoban. Okay, no, you can't pull back. You can only push. I'm losing my mind. I don't want to do this. Especially with the movement as stiff as it is. Oh, that I can't do that. That's not how that works. Okay, bad Sokoban. Now it's time for Boogeyman. There he is. There's Boogeyman. You can tell this game's going to be good because of how fucked up the title screen is. Oh, it's Crush Roller. It's just Crush Roller. Yeah, this is just kind of you know, whatever. Yeah, okay, it's got the little thing that puts the footprints in your, oh god, that puts footprints in your work and fucks all your shit up. Yeah. It's just Crush Roller. They made bad Crush Roller. This is this is an SNK game originally, right? They're pretty generous on the timing on that brush. They also give me 1 billion lives. Is this the last? No. What haven't I hit? Oh, right here. Oh yeah, Alpha Denshi made it, and then, yeah. This came out on the Neo Geo Pocket, but was originally an arcade game. Kind of a post-Pac-Man thing. You know, you can basically, instead of power pellets or something, you can use this little brush to sweep the guys away. Like that. Oh, nope. Couldn't pull it off. I mean, this is fine. As a bootleg version of that game. It's okay. Damn it. Evil snake. What the fuck? All right. Tossed. I appreciate that they take the time to fill the entire screen full of hearts. And then give up. They're like, all right, whatever, man. All right. Okay, bookie man. Yeah, I mean, like Pac-Man, it's pretty much one maze, at least in the original game. So I assume that that's, you know, how it is here. And you know, hey, this is not terrible. Again, you know, it's a ripoff of a pretty okay arcade game. I would still say Cosmos Cop is the worst game, then Porter, then probably Balloon Monster, then Bookie Man, then Adam and Eve, then Magic Carpet 1001. Like, Porter is not a good Sokoban game. In terms of just the movement and options at your disposal, like it's a pretty terrible. In terms of accoutrements, flair, bells and whistles, you know, all you have is a button to give up. This is better than I thought it was going to be, I guess, in terms of like the quality of a multi-cart, an unlicensed multi-cart. Like that's, you know, these games all ran. And ran at like kind of full frame rate. You know, they weren't choppy, fucked up messes the way a lot of other unlicensed games are. None of the games are especially complicated. I mean, you know, we finished Magic Carpet in one sitting, which is, you know, not awesome. But also, I don't know that I would have wanted to play that much. I guess that's the thing. Is like the best game on this cartridge, I would still say, I don't know that I want to play that ever again. You know, Adam and Eve is a pretty bad, you know, balloon fight. And then Balloon Monster is fucking... Yeah, no, you know what? Balloon Monster is maybe the second worst game on the... Cosmo Cop is maybe a better game than fucking Balloon Monster, because the hitboxes are so terrible. So what are we left with? We're left with, you know, nothing special. Some games that are better than you might think that they would be in terms of them being unlicensed games and what have you. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's like good. It's just better than the worst games in the world when we talk about unlicensed games and, you know, some of the stuff that showed up on Action 52, right? The quality of those games are all over the place. So I think, you know, in a general sense, there is a real less is more approach here. Like, this is definitely better than Action 52. It's better than Dash Galaxy and the Alien Asylum. But it's not as good as Alfred Chicken. A game that I can't stop thinking about. Since episode 81, Alfred Chicken has been on my mind. It's unhealthy. It's a bad situation. This is better than Monster Truck Rally. It's better than that version of Family Feud. It's better than Bandit Kings of Ancient China, but just barely. I mean, it's two totally different things, right? But it's better than Sesame Street Countdown. Is it better or worse than Jack Nicklaus's Greatest 18 Holes of Major Championship Golf? That game's fine. That game's just weird in a couple of ways, but it's an acceptable golf game. I would take the Caltron 6-in-1 above Jack Nicklaus's Greatest 18 Holes of Major Championship Golf, but it's no Alfred Chicken. So it's our new 440. Congratulations to Patrick and Martino and the gang. For all that they do. Ruth. Yeah, definitely Ruth. And there you have it. All right, what's up next? Oh, man. Okay, Pac Mantis wanted to see this. This, I believe, is another unlicensed game. And furthermore, it was only released as an Aladdin compact cartridge. He's your friend. He's my friend. All right, well, that's okay. Something's going on. That emulator crashed again. Something strange is afoot. So we'll go back to BizHawk. Nobody beats the Biz, as they say. Here he is. He's dizzy. He's ready for adventure. He's Dizzy the Adventurer. Dizzy and Daisy were walking through the woods searching for Pogie, their pet Fluffle. Did I black out? What the fuck is this? Is this actually happening? Alright. Stumbling across a concealed entrance to Zax's castle, they looked in, unaware that they were being spied upon. In an attempt to catch Dizzy, the evil wizard cast a spell over an old spinning wheel. Unfortunately, it was Daisy who came upon the spinning wheel first. Curious that it was turning, she accidentally pricked herself and fell instantly into an endless magical sleep. Before he knew what happened, Dizzy was seized by Boris the Troll and shut in a dark prison. Is there a way out for Dizzy? Can he find and awaken Daisy? The answers lie with you.
Let's play Dizzy.
All right, here I am. All right, we got a bucket of water. We got a match. And we got a pile of straw. Okay, that's a door, so that's not just a background object. So let's try putting the pile of straw here. It's nice that they say what's happening. Yes, that should help. Thanks, Dizzy. I have to turn this down. It's going to kill me. All right, we've started a fire. I guess now do we put out the fire? Okay, we burn down the door. Who's this fucker over here? Hi, what's the matter, Jester? You look so glum. The king may return any time, and I have committed a crime. What is that, Jester? I murdered a man and touched a female egg who was in an endless magic slumber. I must amuse the king, if only I could sing. Well, how do you normally entertain him? Juggling is all I know. This is all my show. So why don't you just fucking juggle? I have nothing to juggle. Wake up, Dozy. Hey, what? Dozy is having what's called a fentanyl overdose. This mushroom looks very strange and feels rubbery. There's no way I can jump to it. A pair of oars, okay. A pile of logs. Look at this fucking cool guy. Hi, Denzel. What are you doing? Yo, dude. What a boulder. I bet there's a cave behind it. I have the oars, but that boat is getting away. Oh, it must come back. Good. Yep. Okay, I cannot access my inventory. Hey, what's up, man? I am the ferryman. You've used my boat. Anything of value. How about we swap your oars for my fishing net? Oh, but I still can't. Well, I have the fishing net now. Yeah, good. Dizzy picks up the hole and puts it in his bag. And it made him drop everything. Oh, he's got a thorn in his foot. Classic. Nothing that I have is going to help you right now. Stand aside, Boris. I need to get to the castle. No one can go there while the king is away. What do we have, like an anchor? A heavy pickaxe. Okay. Maybe we can get through that boulder with this. Oh, that's... The music's really conducive to puzzle solving and having a good time with solving puzzles. Smashes the boulder. Denzel can't wait. Hey, you like the cave? Ah, it's wicked. It's a right pisser, this cave. A gold doubloon. Oh, okay, I could probably give that to the ferryman. What a great and sensible video game this is. I mean, I'll say, like, I think this is like an improvement over the other Dizzy games we have played. Minorly so. A gold doubloon, of course I will. You may use my boat as much as you'd like. How about I give you my axe? Okay? Sure. Oh, now we've got the Axeman music. Is that an actual enemy? Do I need to worry about this fucking guy? It seems like I don't want to touch that guy. Hello, Dylan. There's too many fucking eggs here. Hi, Dylan. I found this fishing net, and I think you may find it better than the stick and rope. Hey, thanks, man. We got rope, we got an axe, we got an empty bucket. Now we got a stick. We got a stick, we got a rope. We had to set our bucket down over here. I don't think I can go that way. Okay, so do you want to talk? Here, Pogie, let me pick you up. Squeak. Got fucking real hard all of a sudden. There's a little time signature change. Just thought it'd be, you know. Little tempo. Good. Good.
Let's play Dizzy.
Let's play Dizzy. Fuck you. Like, as if you just wanted to make an adventure game, I think, you know, the smart thing that a lot of developers figured out is, you know, in a lot of these adventure games, you don't want fail states. You know, a lot of the Sierra games had situations where you just kind of be screwed. Maniac Mansion and even Zach McCracken also had these situations where you would just find yourself like, oh, I accidentally killed a character. Like, it wasn't easy to, it didn't happen easily, but you did have these situations where you could get into these unwinnable states. A small cage. And the movement here, like, I get that they wanted him to be an egg. And so, you know, when you get going too fast, you are going to roll a little bit too much. And, you know, you'll have these situations where you're, you know, the momentum of being an egg. But it's not good. What was I trying to do? Oh, I was going to open the cave. I should go find the mouse because the cage is probably for the mouse. But how did I... Didn't I jump up? Oh, this stupid roll. Oh, the mouse was on the other side. The mouse was on the other side of the thing. So I need the oars and I need the... Alright, let's leave the bucket here. Just arbitrarily some fucking oars just fucking stuck in the cloud. Just... And like multiple items over here too, also. In a similar situation. Now let's give him the oars first, just to... Let's put the fishing net down here because we know we need to bring it over that way to give to the dude anyway. So let's go back and try and fuck you, this piece of shit. Like, nothing about that is fun. Like, I need to learn the specifics of the way this fucking egg does this. Oh wait, no, the mouse was over here, right? And I fucked it up on top. Oh. I hate this. The idea that this is the most difficult thing in the game, you know? Of like the rolling in the stupid boat. It's just... Okay, so I need to find some cheese or something to put him in the cage. Got it. Let's go give the fishing net to the fucking other guy. Dylan. All right, now we have a long stick, a length of rope, a sharp axe. Oh, so if I... No? That didn't work. Oh, I thought I could have jumped onto those clouds and get that star that way. But who cares? I need to navigate this boat situation. We got these logs. Got this bucket still. So if I fall through here, land, no, okay, you can't land on those clouds. Got it. I don't have any, I don't think I've seen anything that he could juggle. Okay. What if I threaten him with the axe? No? I haven't seen anything that would keep him awake. Like these are the logs. Ah, we died again. See, stuff like that shouldn't just... Stuff like that shouldn't be able to happen to you.
Play Diddy.
Oh, man. He just fucking rolls for a zillion years. Yeah, I know. Can I scare the lion? I mean, it seems like you would bring the mouse over there. I'm guessing the solution is to bring the mouse over there. And so you need the cage and some item to entice the mouse to get into the cage to make that part of it work. I like that the music becomes more serious as soon as you get a fucking axe. I guess let's leave the bucket here. I wonder if I give him the bucket, maybe I can... No, he seems like he is... He seems like his part of the game is done. And we'll just leave this bucket here and have to remember that it's there. Can I chop this tree down? Looking like no. So what am I going to do with a stick and a rope and whatever, you know? Doesn't seem like anything that I would use to rig up something to keep this fucking asshole awake. It's nothing for him to juggle. I can't jump up there, and the only thing over here is this asshole. Yeah, maybe this is the tree to chop down. Maybe I chop down the tree he's leaning against. Not a terrible idea. God damn it. Looking like no. He's on that dust. Oh God, stop rolling. Can you move the mushroom? No, you can... I'll double check, but... No, it just tells you that you can jump on it. Well, we might as well move the cage over by the mouse. Yeah, I was wondering maybe if the rope and the stick or something would be part of, like, do I need to... But it does say you need to find a way to lure him into the cage. And I can't... I don't seem to be able to use... Well, let's try using it right here. No. That doesn't seem like... Since it talks about luring him into the cage, that I'm gonna guess that is not the solution. But I could be wrong. But that doesn't seem like the answer here. I guess we might as well bring the bucket over somewhere else. Nope. All right, let's set our let's set the bucket down here. And the axe, we'll pick up the rope. And we'll get these logs. Just put the boat here, and when I walk on it, make it go to the other side instead of making it go back and forth all the time, you know? A little thing. Okay. Logs could bridge the gap if held together with something, like a length of rope. We can make a rope bridge, but I need something more solid. You mean like a bunch of logs? I'm gonna lose my mind. Using the logs and rope, he builds a bridge across the gap. Now we're gaming. Oh, haven't you heard? I'm working on it. Like this stuff like this too. Just like the jumping off screen. Oh, cool. The sharp thorns are too painful. Probably not something a long stick can solve. Or a golden harp. No, fuck, let me out. Great, great. No, great. That was cool. What a cool video game this is. What an awesome video game this is. Fuck you. Absolute piece of fucking garbage. Congratulations, it's the best Dizzy game. Pair of pliers. I wonder if I could use that on the lion instead of maybe the mouse is for something else, but maybe you need to get all of that, like the pliers and the mouse. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, he's done fucking around, I guess. Ah, he says. Ah! Okay. That's Dizzy the Adventurer. Listen. The Dizzy games are not good, but there's something about them. As these artifacts of, you know, the Oliver Twins' madness, or, you know, but of a, again, you know, we talk a lot about, not usually in a positive context here, but we talk a lot about, you know, British game development and how much more of that there is on the NES than I would have ever guessed prior to embarking on this mission. Prior to doing this science, I would not have told you that. Because I always thought of that as like something that didn't really enter into the worldwide console market until the 16-bit era, because of the Mega Drive being so similar to, you know, the same CPU as the Amiga, and, you know, like all of those things leading to, you know, you see a lot more of that happening on the Genesis. than I would have ever thought that we would have seen on the NES. And so it's interesting, like going through all of these games and coming to that realization and being like, wow, there's just so much. And I think that stuff is interesting, and I like it because it comes from a totally different sensibility than what we think of as games on the Nintendo. I think we think about it a lot in terms of like games coming out of Japan and that sensibility, or the very much US dynamic of whatever fucking bullshit we were coming up with here. I think a lot of the games that came out of the US here on this platform, not always fantastic. And a lot of them got outsourced to the UK, honestly. Like a lot of the, Smash TV, certainly a game developed in the United States of A, but they outsourced that motherfucker overseas. So all of that is to say, like, I'm fascinated by this adventure and what I've learned about the NES as a part of all this. And yeah, you're right. Beam is from Australia. Same thing, am I right? Ugh, no. I mean, it's just a prison island. No. The NES is it's just, I don't know. The catalog has just a lot more going on than I ever would have thought. That doesn't mean that these games are good. There's a context where I think, you could find another platform, another time, another world where these Dizzy games would feel somehow appropriate. And I think that's on a computer. Where the stakes are totally different for what an action game is. And yeah, I think when you compare it to, because Dizzy games are bad action games because the way the egg moves sucks. And they are annoying adventure games because of your extremely deliberately limited inventory. And so it's a game built around all of this annoying backtracking. And also you having to remember, like, where the fuck did I leave the rope? You must leave the rope. And I think that is something that is core to Dizzy. I think if you didn't have that, then what would you have? But also that doesn't necessarily make it good. I think this game is probably the best that Dizzy has ever been. And potentially ever will be. But again, it's a relatively low bar here. This is a game, I think if I were to play and finish a Dizzy game, which admittedly I have a sickness and I have a sickness, and I especially right now when I'm literally getting over a cold, but I would like to play and complete Dizzy the Adventurer. It seems like a game that once you know exactly what you need to do takes 12 minutes. It's a game that can be summed up in a phone call. The entirety of this game can be summed up in a phone call. Of go here, do this, then go drop this and pick it up and put this down and do this and get this and do this. And I, like a lot of adventure games, ultimately, that's sort of how that works. Once you know exactly what you need to do, all you have to do is execute. And this game at least has some execution in it by being a shitty action game. You can fall in that water. That sucks. That sucks a lot. This game sucks a lot. But it ultimately, I would actually probably argue that the Dizzy games are something of an important part of gaming history. Because of just how many there were and how many were unreleased, it feels like that the Oliver twins are like saying like, oh, oi, we found another half-finished Dizzy game over here, and there was one, like, was it Dizzy in Wonderland or whatever that was released relatively recently. There was like an unfinished, or unreleased Dizzy, rare Dizzy on the old Spectrum, and they put it out, so you can go play that now, and that's insane, but sure, why not? And so when it comes to this list, like, I think I don't think it's especially high on this list, because I think when we get to these consoles, and when the console market takes hold, and the types of games that become popular and the types of games that start to take off, Dizzy feels like the types of games that were being left behind in that lull. And this is, we have to take a worldwide look at this, right? Because we have the video game crash here in the States, right? And computer games continue, especially overseas. Here in the States, you get a Commodore 64, you just keep playing games. Over there, the Spectrum, the C64, eventually the ST and the Amiga, and these things would catch on, in the years ahead. But we would have that kind of lull there before the NES. And the NES kind of, I think brings American gaming back into, or gaming in America, I guess I should say, into a new phase, obviously. The rise of the fast-moving, responsive controls, like those types of platformers, like you hit the button and things happen. A lot of computer games simply didn't do that because it was hard. It's why you see ads for old computer games and they say things like written in pure machine code, is because they're trying to convey to you, hey, we didn't write this in BASIC. It doesn't run like garbage. Like, we tried to make a performant game as best we could. But there are a lot of games that came out on computers that feel like shit, especially on the Spectrum and the things that would come after. There are a lot of Commodore 64 action games that move like absolute shit, and we love them just the same because those were the standards. The NES came along and I think really broke those standards once and for all in a lot of cases. It's not as simple as a through line as that, but I think you get my overall meaning here. And so Dizzy feels like the type of game that was being killed off in that transition, but it took a long time to die. And so we got more than you would have expected here on the NES, I guess. But Dizzy the Adventurer is better than the Caltron 6-in-1. I mean, let's do we have another? So the Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy up here at 339. Dizzy the Adventurer is a better game than that. But it's like, it's no Golgo 13. It's no Ikari Warriors. You'd be better off with, your Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. It's kind of a better adventure-ish sort of game. It's not as good as Solstice, the Quest for the Staff of Deimos. Is Dizzy the Adventurer better or worse than Dino Wars Destruction of Spondylose? It's worse, but it's not. I mean, like, it's not that much. I mean, but by the same token, Milone's Secret Castle is a better game. Zen Intergalactic Ninja is a better game. But like this is starting to, I mean, this is probably getting close to where we're at here for Dizzy the Adventurer. Dizzy the Adventurer is better than Jurassic Park. Dizzy the Adventurer is worse than Captain Skyhawk. Is Dizzy the Adventurer better or worse than Ninja Kid? It's hard. I love Ninja Kid. Oh, I love Ninja Kid. It's not a good game. It's all right. It's a good game. It's better than Krusty's Funhouse. It's not as good as Rolling Thunder. It's better than The Karate Kid. It's better than Double Dare. It's better than Nobunaga's Ambition. It's better than Duck Hunt. It's better than Ninja Kid. It's better than Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. This is... Is it better or worse than Skate or Die? NES version, kind of a weird version of the game. Both of them kind of belong on computers, ultimately. But I think Skate or Die does a better job of translating. No, I mean... I think if Dizzy just had a more dedicated subscreen, like if your ability to work with your inventory was just a little bit better, and it's better here than it was in previous Dizzy games. If they had a more usable inventory system that made it so you weren't just like dropping stuff and going, oh, I guess this doesn't do anything because he just put it down. Like that would... Like a better, more dedicated kind of sub-screen inventory management sort of thing would have made Dizzy a better game across the board. Dizzy is not as good as Skate or Die. Dizzy is no Hogan's Alley. And Tecmo Baseball is also a better game. It's our new number 288. Congratulations to Dizzy for cracking the top 300, I guess, for now. I mean, hey, hopefully by the time hopefully we have enough great games ahead of us that that it doesn't stay above 300. I don't say that in as a detriment to Dizzy. I say it because I hope that we have a lot of great games ahead of us. And boy, the list is still pretty long, and there's still a lot of pretty wild stuff in there that seems pretty bad. There's some gems left, though, of course. So there you have it. Dizzy the Adventurer, number 288. That's it for today. We got interrupted there when the power went out, and and long games today. 3 long ones, I guess. 3 long ones between Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, which has I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I'm still, that game is still so, like, that's so much. Caltron 6-in-1, which is interesting because, you know, there's some, like, it's not nearly as bad as you would think. But boy, it's not good. And Dizzy the Adventurer, which, yeah, I don't know. It would be interesting to see that game all the way through, just to see all of its bullshit puzzles, one after the other. I love that you just get 3 lives. Like, there's no need for that. There's zero need for that game to have lives, other than that it comes from an era when games had lives, and they wanted you to not finish them in a day. Because if that game didn't have lives and you could just sit there and fucking chip away at it, you know, it's an afternoon probably. So I think that's a bad solution. This is something, again, that I think games got better at over time. But here we are. In this weird mid-period where arcades and lives and failure states and these things are still on everyone's mind, is like, well, you have to do this. Like, the games have lives. Like, this is what you do. And meanwhile, you know, adventure games on computers were trending in the other direction, right? They were finding ways to, you know, by the 90s and, you know, by the time we get past Maniac Mansion and really like Maniac Mansion and Zach McCracken, I think on the other side of that, the LucasArts adventures become a lot harder to fail and really just kind of let you chip away at them forever. Zach McCracken had some brutal states in it that would mess you up. And Maniac Mansion as well. But like, I think by the time we get to Day of the Tentacle, really, and a lot of that other stuff, like a lot of adventure games, kind of get out of that. I love Zach McCracken. Zach McCracken's a cool fucking game. I played I finished that game multiple times. Kind of post Maniac Mansion, pre Day of the Tentacle. It was like, oh, this is the follow up to Maniac Mansion. And everything past Day of the Tentacle, I kind of didn't really like. I was never, you know, do not ask me about Loom. I don't have anything to say about it, really. And even the Indiana Jones game, I think that was a cool game, but I didn't really like it. Full Throttle's all right. Full Throttle's really well made. Like, I respect Full Throttle. I respect the shit out of it, but like that and the other one. The other one. With the dead guy. Grim Fandango. Yeah. Grim Fandango did not do that much for me either. But you know, there's a reason why that genre went away for a long time, right? Not to say that those games are bad, it's just that gaming kind of moved on and that kind of concept went out of style a little bit until, you know, Telltale and, you know, Double Fine and, you know, like a lot of people kind of deliberately drug it back out and made it happen again. And good on them. Yeah, it never died in Germany. That's right. The fucking lot of fucking adventure games. Yeah. Coming out of Germany that you're like, I'm not gonna, I'm good. Thank you. Sorry, I'm still getting over this. My voice is, I will say my throat at least does not hurt after this like it did on Wednesday. So that's a good sign. Everyone's pretty much on the other side of whatever the fuck this was, and we're all getting better. The baby is still coughing a lot, but she's fine. And you know, we're all doing better, and so hopefully we'll get this heat pump installed today and just move forward. Summer Game Fest is around the corner, and all of that's to switch to, and all this other stuff. But yeah, if you want to influence the list, patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann is the way to do it. Sign up for the advisory panel. We've got some games lined up for the next couple of these, probably. We got Incredible Crash Test Dummies, John Elway's Quarterback, Days of Thunder, Linus Spacehead's Cosmic Crusade, A Boy and His Blob. Someone has finally breached the wall. Someone has finally said, "Hey, asshole, why don't you play A Boy and His Blob?" And well, I guess I got to do that. So yeah, next couple of weeks here, we'll get through those and then some. Have a good one, and I will see you next week. Have a good weekend.